Welcome back, viewers, for another episode of Aliens vs. Redditors. We're here today for Operation Unceasing Mother. This is a terror attack on Germany. And this is probably going to be our very last terror mission. So, let's make the most of it and go kill some aliens. Let's get down there.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Okay, we've arrived and... this is a very weird spawn. Very awkward. I can go left, I can go right, I can go into the building. I guess into the building might be the best choice here right now. It's very close, which is both good and bad. It's good because we can limit our activations. It's bad because it limits our line of sight, which is, well, bad. We have our flyer, Twitchy, so limiting line of sight is not necessarily a good thing. But at the same time, I have a feeling this might be a best choice. Like, we can go here, go through this door, and try to, I guess, clear out the left side. The right side is completely safe because of the walls here. Clear out the left side, and then we can, once we make it over here, clear it over here, what we can do is open these doors and clear out over here, I suppose. Even though that's going to be awkward as hell as well, because we open these doors, you're faced with the 6 tanks, or 8 tanks, or however many it is, and that's really awkward to find as well. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, living in apartments. Great, isn't it? So, where was I? Oh yeah, look at this map. So yeah, the plan is go through the building and go from there. I'm not sure I like any plan I'm making up right now because all of them are awkward. And the building one might just be the least awkward of them all. Who knows? So yeah, let's just go with that plan. So, let's introduce a squad and we can get started. Agronomist, the gunner. We have Changing Runner, the Rocketeer. Twitchy, the sniper. This is most likely going to be a final mission. Zhang, the medic. We have Tokyo Twin, the Pathfinder. Tongfa, the Rocketeer. Dasan, the Scout. Kuek Baines, the Archer. And that's it. Okay, Dasan, let's do this. Something in the building, probably. And lots of civilians in the building too, interesting enough. Now here I can open the door with you. I can try to scan to the far left. I don't think it's going to be that effective though. But I guess we may as well make sure our left flank is secure. So let's try to scan right here. That totally glitched out on me. Yep. Oh, there's a pod over there. See, it was a good idea. Okay, that's nice to know. Let us move everyone this way. And I think my goal right now is to avoid pulling anything from here. So I think what I'm going to do here is make sure everyone is stashed beyond this wall so I can't pull from the right. So, Economist, stash you over here. Changeling, dash you up. Twitchy, you could fly right now if you really wanted to. We'll see. Let's move everyone else first. Tokyo. Tongfa, let's move you right here. Kuek Baines, let's move you here. I do not want to be pulled. Well, I do not want to pull from both directions. That'd be bad. Zhang, you can dash up to here. Who's left? Just Twitchy. So Twitchy, should I fly you or not? Because if I fly you, I might get more line of sight, which is not good. So how about let's just move you here. I'll still fly you though. I'll fly you a little bit. So let's fly you, but just high enough so we can get high advantage. We don't want to fly too high. What? Bullshit. Really? Really, game? Well, we can't do anything because apparently Twitchy can be seen. Or Twitchy can see inside the building from there. What the hell? So I can see a tiny little strip over there. Wow, that is stupid. Note yourself, never fly around buildings. What the hell? This game, really? Oh my god, this is not going to end well, is it? There's sectoids inside the building. That's not good. Okay, at least the disc can't see Twitchy, right? Yeah, that was stupid. That should not have happened. This game sucks sometimes. At least we know there's droids and seekers inside. You'll open the door next turn and just blow to the bits. And this part's moving away, which is possibly a good thing because we kind of need to deal with this disc right now. Luckily, I don't think they kill any civilians. That said, you still die anyway for no reason whatsoever. Fog Death, best mechanic ever. Okay, let's open this door. We gotta deal with that disc. Hi, disc. Wow, you're not even Overwatching. You are an idiot. And let me show you how much of an idiot you are. Changeling, take it away. I don't know what else is in this room, but this should hit the disc, and it should be good. Good, you killed something else as well. In fact, you killed quite a few something else's. What's left? This disc. Good. Okay, what I need to avoid is triggering that Mechtoid pod, and right now, if I move into a room at all, I'm liable to trigger it, so I think I have to stay here. Which is unfortunate, because no one can see that freaking disc. Tomfa can. Tomfa's not going to kill it unless I shoot a rocket at it. If I can get a Chronomus into position, I can shoot it. So I can move Tomfa out of the way. Say, I don't know, here. And put a Chronomus next to the door. He's not overwatching, he's pretty harmless. As harmless as he gets. Let's rapid fire him. And if both hits, he's dead. Wow, one hit. Come on, another hit. Good. Problem solved. Okay, did I reveal anything new? No, I didn't. Good. Twitchy, not good. As Mechtoid's about to hit us, probably. What can I do about that? What can I put in mind to be useful? Not here, nowhere useful really, and they're far too close. I'm highly liable to activate them, which is not good. Nowhere to really move you to. I don't want to activate them this turn. Maybe next turn, but not this turn. So Tomfa, how about you steady? QX beans. I might actually move you slightly this way. The problem is there's nowhere you can go to that's good for putting explosives down. Maybe this way, but I'm liable to activate from that side. If I can use the sun to find out what's towards my right, it'll be handy. So how about I use the sun, move you to here, and try to scan over here. See how safe my right flank is. Okay, another power crystal. 2 power crystalids, a Mechtoid. That's so what? Disc, crystalid, Mechtoid. That's 4 pods. One last pod, which is unknown. Still, this looks like a pretty harmless overall terror mission. Of course, we don't know what the last pod is, so we still gotta watch out. But that pod is not too scary. I just need to be careful because I have a feeling if I move anyone indoors, they're gonna activate. Or maybe not. But still, I want to be cautious. Might just barely be fine because of all these weird full covers in the way. But I still don't want to risk it. How about we move you here? And see if we can shove a mine somewhere. That'd be handy. We can shove a mine, let's say, civilians over there, huh? Well, that's not good, is it? The Mechtoid is liable to move right into here, so how about we shove a mine right here? We got plenty of mines. May as well waste a few. And Tokyo, you can stay there. Zhang, you can possibly move here. See if you can chuck a preemptive cam. Not really. Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Twitchy, I don't know what to do with you. This is awkward. Yeah, like early game. These tight quarters are great because it lets you sneak up on the aliens. In late game, you don't want to sneak up on the aliens. You want to engage them at max distance, and this isn't really letting me do so. This is such an awkward position. Twitchy, how about let's get you down here for now, and we'll see what to do with you later. I also don't know. This is so awkward. You can go to a doorway, and it's Overwatch. Okay. Okay, you're dead, sectoid. Oh, 2 sectoids even. Oh, hi. AFC, huh? You're a semi-big Mechtoid. Not that big, but not small either. Not sure why that turned up. That's kind of weird. Okay, Crystal Ball is moving towards us. Luckily, we have a building in the way. Oh, there's a zombie over there. Great. And how about you guys? You guys are running away. Cool. So both crystal pods are mostly harmless. That is so handy. To die civilians for no apparent reason it's not. Okay, we know there's a Mector on Overwatch inside. Let's see if we can go find him. Where is full cover? That's full cover. Can't see anything from there. You can try here, but you're not going to see much either. I know he's right there. So if I can just move to a position where I can see him. That'd be very handy.
That's affirmative.
Let's try here. What do you see? You see a drone and a Mectoid. Excellent. Can you cam the Mectoid? No, not really. I can't disable the Mectoid. Maybe. Oh, that is so dubious. I think what I should have done last time on Twitch is move her towards the right. This whole situation stinks. Yeah, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, how about this? We test something. We test by moving you here. Tell me, what do you see? Nothing. Okay, where can you throw this? Nowhere. Great. Great test. Awesome. I love it. Okay, what is flanked? That's flanked, so something can see that position. The drone or the Mectoid, I have no idea. Considering that's all half cover and that's no cover, the Mectoid should be able to see here no problem. That's not flanked because that makes sense. That is not flanked. I just need to see that Mectoid. See the Mectoid. Kill the Mectoid. Can I move 2 towers or just 1 tower? That's my question right now. Why does this have to be so awkward? Okay, Tokyo. Here's what I'm going to try to do. Let's move 1 tower in.
On my way.
What do you see? The Mectoid! Yes! Okay, Tongfa. Let's go blow some shit up. Who do we have over here? We have a sectoid somewhere and 2 drones. I can see 1 drone, not where the other drone is. How about let's just blow it up? Just shove this rocket right here and see what hits. Oh, it's gonna hit a civilian, is it? Let's try avoid that if we can. Oh, and don't trigger crystals for me. That'd be unhelpful if you trigger crystalids. Oh, what did you hit? You hit something. I don't know what you hit. I guess you just killed 2 civilians for me. So far, Xcom has killed more civilians than aliens has. Oh well. Take a shot. Oh my god, 28. Nice. Finish it off, please. Cool. So far, so good. And we kind of need to find where the sector and drones are. How about we use the motor tracker? Yes, we know about that pod. Is it anywhere I can move to and stay concealed? Let's say here.
Okay.
You see zilch. Okay. Okay. Well, where do we think they are? You are in this line. We know the crystals are over here. And we know where civilians are, do we? Actually, do we? There's civilian right here. So you're not allowed that civilian. You're allowed some civilian over here. So they're like all the way back there. That's far as away. Okay. Fine. And now you're in the doorway. Great. And can I even move up here without triggering? Possibly, but possibly. Do I want to take that risk is a bad question. And I think the answer to that is a no. So let's not take a risk. Instead, let's steady your rocket. We're kind of stuck in this door right now. Not actually what I call a good position, but oh well.
Heading out.
Oh do. Twitchy, this is so awkward. You move. You stay here. And let's see what happens. Oh, hi drone. There you are. You're probably gonna die. I'm not psychic. I can see the future. Okay. Hello, sectoid. We can see you. Ooh, hi. Now that is interesting. And a zombie all the way at the back. Great. Okay. They're kind of spreading out. I don't like. Zombie over there. Gotta remember him. Who can you even see, I wonder? This crystal pod is also coming towards us. Now, that is definitely not good. Luckily, Tokyo Twin did not activate for me. Or maybe Tokyo Twin was the reason why those crystals on the right activated. Yeah, that's probably. Probably. Or maybe Zhang was the reason. Oh well, regardless, it's fine. Just need to be careful with that crystal pod. We don't want to activate both pods. That could be potentially bad. So Tokyo, you just see him. We could probably punch him if we wanted to. So Changeling and Tongfa. Tongfa, why don't we just fire a rocket over here? This should hit 3 Chrysalids plus a zombie. And we can interzone all 3 of them. Well, all 4 of them even. As for those 2, we'll see. Oh, we killed more civilians. Whoops. Yep. Xcom is here to kill all your civilians, Germany. Totally not my intention, I swear. Cool, we can see a zombie. Okay, who's big? The zombie's big. Zombie, be dead. Zombie dead. Okay, let's kill the chrysalids. So, you're pretty big. You can die. Okay. As always, Twitchy has all the fun and I'll have it no other way. It's a beautiful sight. Twitchy, you're about to start keeping score. You have the highest score. No one's anywhere even near you. Okay, I think here what I should do, because I really don't want to activate crystals this turn. Next turn, sure. This turn, no. So, how about we have a Chronomus here. Rapid fire you. We'll probably kill you. Oh, you're a tough one. You indeed are a tough one. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I have so many rockets. I could fire a rocket right at the Chrysalids, but I think instead let's not. Let's instead just fire a rocket at those 2 and nothing else. Why is this rocket so awkward? Surely not out of range, are they? Come on. I know you can do better than this, Changeling. Is it because you're in the way so I can't... Wow, this is just a weird rocket. So that's the closest rocket I can get. The crystals are harder, but I'm a little bit worried. Okay, you know what? What could possibly go wrong? Just do it. If you activate the chrysalids, I'm going to kill you myself. What a convoluted blast launcher shot. Okay, good. Good. Let's punch this stupid chrysalid. Because I don't like you. Wow, I think it had shock absorbent, I guess. A zombie left. What? There's a zombie? Where? Where's the zombie? I don't see no zombies. It's probably one of those pre-activated zombies, isn't it? Great. You can reload. You can put a mine somewhere. Like, how about right in front of those lids? Hopefully that will hit them. If it doesn't, oh well. Zhang, you may stay here in Overwatch. You don't want to do anything. You can reload. And, okay, that's a turn. Aha, so something is over here. Probably a zombie. Great. You know what's worse than civilians dying for no apparent reason? Oh yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. You could have killed them too, but oh well. 3 ran our way. 2 ran here, 1 ran over here. And what else is happening? A zombie. Hi. You are a real zombie. Okay. You just killed a civilian. No, he didn't. Okay. Okay. I guess a Chronomus can go kill this chrysalid. Man, these chrysalids are getting big. I need to find out where those crystals went. I mean, I know where they went, I just can't see them, which is kind of problematic. Who do you see? Just him. Okay. I can't need Tokyo out of the way, but I can probably see from here, can't I? So, Chronomus. I just want to move Tokyo. Chronomus. If I can move Tokyo where? I can probably move Tokyo here. But you're not going to see much, which is a problem. I need you to see heaps. How about we jet boot? But can you see much from there either? No, not really. Because the roof's going to be in your way. So I guess the best position is really here. Okay, hello. Now you can move in. And double tap this stupid chrysalid. good. Just barely, but hey, barely is good enough. Let's move the sun over to here. Where's a good place to hide you? Here will do. Cool, you can see all 3 of those chrysalids. How far can our rockets go? Far enough from you. How about the other rocket? Far enough from you. Done. Simple. Easy. Okay, so Changeling, fire your last shredder. In fact, you see you can hit some of these guys as well, and yeah, it's gonna kill civilian. Yeah, who cares? It's not gonna hit the sun, is it? Nah, I shouldn't hit the sun. It should be fine. That'll be fine. Do it. Germany's gonna remember this for the years to come. Wow. I'm so ruthless getting civilians. Like, out of these 8 civilians, like, only 2 died of the fog death. The other 6? Yep, all me. Should I be proud of it? Probably not. It's probably not something you should be proud of. But I don't care. I can just finish off a rocket. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I could use a grenade, but this is much more funny. Or much more fun, at least. Maybe funny isn't the correct term. Oh yeah. And hey, while we're at it, let's just kill off these chrysalids with QX beams because we can. Not because it's logical to do so, but because we can. Let's not kill the sun. Killing the sun is probably not a good idea. Ruthless. And zombies somewhere. I'm guessing all the way over there. Yeah, okay, so let's... I don't know where that zombie is. I wish I knew. How about we wait for next turn? This turn will be fine. So Zhang, go here, Overwatch. You can just Overwatch. You, I guess... I don't trust this position. I mean, what if the zombie is right here? I mean, I don't think it is. So what I'm going to do with you is run away. I don't trust that position. I'm a little scared of that zombie. Oh my god! 2 sector bots, really? Okay. That's an interesting surprise. Did they teleport there? I think they must have. How could they get there? They weren't there a second ago because Silas ran through there. Wow, okay. Well, luckily for us, we got rockets. Lots of rockets. I'm not afraid to use them. No more shredders though, which is unfortunate. So we just fought the entire map at the back of this wall. That's Xcom. Okay, so we know that those 2 over there. The sun. Can we blow up this wall? Maybe. How about we move you back here? And we can blow this wall and probably kill all of these in the process. Right? 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 Right. Let's do it. And one more civilian bites the dust. Sweet. Hey Sectopods, how you doing? Okay, let's can those 2 Sectopods. And let's fire rocket number 1 because it's fun. And we can kill off the Seeker and the droid while we're at it. Excessive force, nah. No such thing. Damn, those Sectopods are tough. Well, let's see how tough you are now. Eat this. Oh, yes. Oh, just kill one straight up. Okay, what's left? Tokyo? Kill that thing. And let's kill this drone. There's still a zombie out there somewhere, which is unfortunate. I would like to know where. Oh well. All goods. All that's left is a zombie. I'm pretty sure that's the last part on the map. Next turn, decide to go find the zombie. So do have to be careful. There's motor track him. He's in front of us somewhere. Okay. Where? Don't tell me he's behind us. Yeah, he's right there. Okay. Stupid zombie. You think you can hide from me? Nowhere is safe from Xcom. Oh wait, we're supposed to be the good guys. Oh, 20 damage, just like that. You're so dead. 9 out of 18, and I'm pretty sure we killed 7 civilians. Let's go home. The headlines will be, Xcom causes mass panic in Germany. I mean, if the civilians were to report what's happening, all they'll see is huge plasma balls everywhere. So how will they know it's us, really? We can just blame it to the aliens.
I had my doubts, but the troops really pulled through on this one.
Shen, doubts? Never. You don't have doubts on this squad. We just blew everything up. Violet's probably sitting in the lab, completely horrified. Okay, how's Germany feeling? Germany's not feeling too hot. I don't really care what you think, Germany. Side training, come on. Sarkos, you can do this. You can do this, Sarkos. Yeah, whatever, Germany. Yes! I knew you had it in you! The pressure was on, and you succumbed to it. Wait, that sounds bad. Peer pressure. This is actually good peer pressure. This is the pressure of the future of humanity. Good job, Sarkos. You made it. You made it to the stars. And you know what that means?
That the alien device will not respond to attempted physical interaction.
Yes, Violet.
However, if we can find a soldier with strong enough psionic abilities, we may be able to activate it.
Can we throw Violet in there, please? Please? Can we just send Violet on the Sky Ranger and go take the temple ship herself? Okay. At least this will be one of the last time we ever listened to her, right? Right? Where are you, Annette? Stop being lazy. Annette? 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 Jesus, where are you, Annette? Come on, I know you're somewhere. Garbage? Annette, there you are. Wow, you suck at shooting. Okay. Okay. The time has come.
This is it. Once our volunteer enters the chamber, there is no turning back. This is what we've been working towards this whole time. We likely will not be able to make any developments beyond this point.
The point of no return. Let's do this. Here it comes.
With each of our major victories, we have encountered incrementally more powerful aliens. After the first alien craft was shot down, they began a campaign of terror. The alien forces were led by a sectoid commander, a powerful psionic creature. Upon capturing the hyperwave beacon, we detected a cloaked ship carrying a being of incredible psionic power. Having captured the device it sacrificed itself to protect, an immense alien ship has now appeared within our atmosphere. We can only assume that a being of even greater psionic power is on board this vessel. We have already pushed human evolution so far, and I fear where the next step will take us. But our enemy leaves us with no other choice. A new type of weapon is required.
At long last, you have succeeded where we have failed.
I may talk Annette down every opportunity I get, but can you see the sheer determination in her face during that cutscene? She means business, that woman. Do not mess with her. She's gonna kick your ass, Uber Ethereal. Okay, she probably isn't. She sucks. There you go, I go again. But the point is, that cutscene, wow. That was great. The end is not just coming. The end is here. Right now, if I sit and wait in the mission control, you know what's going to happen? battleships gonna swarm the globe. It's actually kind of cool. Obviously I'm not gonna do that because everything's rebuilt, everything is ready. But that's just a very interesting piece of trivia. But yeah, Temple Shop Assault. Temple Shop Assault. Temple Ship Assault. Let me set up the squad for this one final time, and I'll get back to you. We are here. This is the end of a journey. We can see the mountain. We can see the last few meters we have to climb. This has been one monstrous mountain. It's huge. It's been, what, 7-8 months in the making. We are in November. This campaign started in March. This has been 8 months in the making. And we are here. These soldiers before me. Let's go through them. Aura Fatalis, you made a name for yourself on your very first mission as specialist. You rocketed 3 of my rookies. You were a horrible rocketeer back then. But that was like episode 14 if I remember right. That was such a long time ago. You have come a long way since then, and you have become my best rocketeer, surpassing myself. Mostly because you're my experiment. I gave you 10 warheads. You're my second Master Sergeant Rocketeer. I gave you 10 warheads, and you showed me the way. You showed me just how powerful 10 warheads was, such that I gave every single Rocketeer after you 10 warheads. Welcome, Aura Fatalis. Before I move on though, Plasma Accelerator, my understanding is that this increases the damage of blast launchers too, which is why I'm giving it to you, as opposed to say flak ammo, which will only work against flyers, which there barely is any of on this mission. So yeah. Chainring Runner. Honestly, your history is kind of shrouded. I don't remember much of your early history, but the one thing I do remember of you is the base defense. You were my 3rd Master Sergeant Rocketeer, and you were one of my Rocketeers I sent on the base defense, and you came out through for me. You did some amazing rocketing there. You barely survived the Ethereal Side Lance, which was insanely lucky. You were in half cover against an Ethereal who was like, what, 5 or 8 towers away from downstairs? He could have easily killed you in one shot. You were just wearing carapace. And yet, you didn't die. And you've come all this way, and now you are coming on a Temple Ship mission. Congratulations. Exact same loadout as Aura Fatalis. Welcome. Atheist Teapot. Your story is an interesting one. Your story came about as a result of flashbangs of heavy floaters who decided they didn't care about flashbang, so they used a grenade, blew up your tree that you were hiding behind, and the other heavy floater shot you. But your will to survive has led you here. You are now my second only Pathfinder. And I really should be introducing you first, but regardless, you are here. I'm giving you a KSM, grenade launcher, and scope, battle computer, armor piercing ammo, and EMP. So EMP might come in handy, maybe. I don't know yet. I might end up using you against the sector pods, maybe. But that's pretty much why you have the electro pulse. KSM's a backup against the Uber Theater if I simply can't hit him. That will be kind of handy. Grenade launcher is just there. Might come in handy. As for the rest, Scout, Balcomputer, those two should be obvious. Piercing ammo, against Sectopod, against anything with stupidly high DR like the Ethereal, and so on. Welcome. Tokyo Twin. You wanted to join as a Pathfinder. You were a corporal I picked out. A random corporal I got from the council, and you became Tokyo Twin. I chopped you up straight away. You were a Lance Corporal Pathfinder, and you turned into a Master Sergeant in something like 10 missions. Which is absolutely insane. 10 missions from Lance Corporal to Master Sergeant. Can you believe that? Because Tokyo is their legend. The very first mission I sent Tokyo on, she got like 10 kills by herself. There were only like 15 aliens on that mission. That was absolutely insane. It literally was the rising sun of Tokyo. You are an amazing Pathfinder, you're an amazing viewer, although I haven't actually heard from you in a while, but that's not really the point. You are an amazing Pathfinder. And you showed me that Pathfinders are amazing. Welcome. Boost Boss Man. The main reason you're here is because you're a higher aim than Shrimp, which actually is a bit of a shame. To be honest, I think Shrimp deserves to be here more than you do. But the reason I chose you instead of Shrimp is because you have higher aim, because at the time, I noticed you have 1 more aim than Shrimp, which actually seems so trivial. But because of that, now you have 6 more aim. It's kind of sad. I think Shrimp should be here, but unfortunately this is a final mission. I want to get it right, so I'm picking simply based off the stats. Regardless, Boost Boss Man, you are mostly a failure of an infantry. Not your fault, but you were never one of the superstars. You had average aim throughout your entire infantry career, so I ended up chopping you up because I wanted more Valkyries. At the time, I think I only had 2 Valkyries, Kid and Shrimp, so you're my 3rd Valkyrie. And simply, you're a Master Sergeant, you're sitting around the base doing not much, and I wasn't taking infantry as much as I used to be, so, to see your story. Welcome, Boost. Scope, Hollow, Balcomputer, as much aim as can muster on you, you will simply Overwatch. I would give you a particle cannon, except I don't seem to have a 3rd one. I'm not sure where it is, I'm guessing I haven't finished building yet. I'm not going to wait for it. Too bad, bad luck, it'll be fine. Annette, your story. Your story. The only reason you became a Master Sergeant at all is because I was playing this campaign early on in the early days of Beta 15, back before they put a minimum number of months before you can trigger Deluge. So you actually turned up in June, I believe it was. Bad Yu's Legend. The last of Bad Yu's Legends before he snuffed it in Gangplank on episode 45. I mock you all the time. I mock you whenever you ask me a question, I say no. I always put you down, just kind of sad. But hey, you are an amazing side. You have extremely high will. And obviously you have survivors, you're a volunteer. You totally volunteered. I didn't volunteer you, you volunteered. Just get it right in case someone tried to sue me. So Mind Shield, Medkit, and Churn Plating. You're the only person who's carrying good medkits, so you have 3 medikits? You're a field medic. You don't have any other perks to increase the amount of medikits you have, which is kind of unfortunate, but I want to make sure you're as tough as possible. So 7 plus 14. I could make you tougher potentially if I build other stuff like, I don't know, reinforced armor, but screw it. I was trying to keep you safe. I gave you extra defense, plasma carbine, so you actually got some decent defense here. I don't think Void's armor gives you defense, does it? No, it doesn't. Your will is absolutely amazing. I give you mind shields. Should help out, I think. And yeah, your rower here is ready to survive, and you have Rift. It's going to be pretty cool. In fact, just double check that. What? I'm guessing I'll be getting Rift on the mission, right? Right? I'm guessing I'll get Rift on the mission. Regardless, yeah, you're here. Zemilda Grey. Where to begin? Episode 45. Episode 45. Bad Yu's death. You were just a Lance Corporal I took along on that mission. The reason I took... Or you're a Corporal at this stage. I think you're a Lance Corporal, not a Corporal yet. I think you became a Corporal on the mission. I could be misremembering this. I won't be surprised. Episode 45 was a long time ago. Literally 200 episodes ago. Crazy, isn't it? Zemil, you became a field commander after that. I would like to think of Bad Yu inspiring you. His death showed you the way, and now you're the field commander. It was actually a tough choice between you and Isle of Nox. Isle of Nox has been on the very first mission since the very beginning. He was with Bad Yu when both of them were rookies. You? Who do you think you are? Looking so smug. While you were the commanding officer who took over when Bad Yu died. And you proved yourself time and again. Your LMG on that mission proved incredibly invaluable. In fact, I think if I was smart on that mission, I could have just I could have just shot the LMG or maybe brought 2 LMGs, I don't know. And obviously, it's far too late for regrets now. So you are here. Bad Yu is not with us, but I would like to think Bad Yu is with you in spirit. In fact, I think, just to honor Bad Yu. No, I can't change your nickname. This has been your nickname for your entire career. Let's do this instead. I have to do this. You're the commanding officer now, but the only reason you're the commanding officer is because Bad Yu's dead. So Bad Yu is with us in spirit with you. You are a heat rapid fire gunner. You're going to help us take out the sector pods. It's an incredibly valuable role. Obviously, the Pathfinders has kind of taken away their glory a bit because they can kind of do just as much damage as you, and with higher aim as well, which is kind of unfortunate. But regardless, you're here. You're going to provide a lot of aim with your officer perks. You're pretty tough yourself, and you provide all the other useful perks and whatnot. You have iron skin, so you should be reasonably tough. You shouldn't die too easily, but these aliens we're facing are all boss aliens, so we really don't want to be taking any hits at all. Bad Yu, Collateral, Zamil the Grey. Welcome. Umbok. Another, I would like to say, child of Bad Yu. Why? Because Umbok, you were a freaking rookie when Bad Yu died. And I was sad. I was sad because my gunner count went down. I think it was from 5 to 4 or 6 to 5. And I wanted to I think it was 6 to 5. So I wanted to make it back to 6 again. So I turned you, a specialist. You were a rookie, but you're sitting in the barracks doing nothing. I promoted you into a gunner just to take Bad Yu's spot. And here you are. You're also an experiment. You are a bullet wizard and double tap shredder ammo hollow. I have never tried before, and I'm still not fully convinced that Bullet Wizard is the best build you can put on a gunner. Of course, and again, we look at the Heat Gunner, the role gets replaced by a Pathfinder, sort of, kinda. So maybe Bullet Wizard is better end game, I'm not sure. But regardless, you're here to provide some beautiful hollow, some beautiful shred. Welcome. You deserve to be here, simply because you are an experiment, you survived all this time, and, well, it's kind of handy having you around. Asimonian. The funny thing about Asimonian here, you wouldn't be here if Halfrida II survived the base defense. Because Halfrida II was actually the person I was grooming to be my double tap sniper for the Temple mission. Instead, you're here. You have horrible aim for a sniper, it's not your fault. The fault lies in me because, well, it's not, I guess I could say lies in me. If Halfrida was here, he'll probably have over 110 aim by now. Simply the case is you didn't turn Master Sergeant until much later. I didn't give you double tap and start using you a lot until near the end, which is unfortunate, but I need the double tap sniper on this mission. Welcome. Puppet 4. You were actually on the very first mission. You were there with Bad Yu, with Isle of Nox, with Manto. There's some other people on that mission too. Brew Barbarian, and someone else too. I can't quite remember right now, but those are the most memorable ones. You were one of the originals, and you were going to be my best sniper until that one time that freaking floater activated outside line of sight. I had no idea he was there, and he came out of nowhere and shot you, and you barely survived. That was so lucky that you didn't die that day. Only due to your incredible amounts of base health that you actually managed to live. So instead, Twitchy took over, and Twitchy had something like 270 kills. And I still feel really bad for not bringing Twitchy because Twitchy really is the savior of Xcom. She has pulled Xcom's weight for so long. And Puppet 4 comes along and just goes, yeah, I'm going to play mission because I'm better than you, bitch. But the point is, Puppet 4, you're simply better than Twitchy because of your aim, because for some reason I seem to constantly bring you along with Zamil, so your aims end up being higher, and I guess also because simply because you just keep getting aim stats when you leveled up as opposed to other stats, which is good for you. It's good for you, and it means you're here now on this mission in Seltuchi, which I feel really, really bad about. But I guess you made it. You are still one of my best snipers. You deserve to be here. I just kind of wish Tucci was here. Just, you know, Tucci's not as good. Regardless, welcome. Desan and Sokos, I left you two to last for a very good reason. Desan, let's talk about you first. You were the rookie and a specialist and Lance Corporal who constantly got shot. You were constantly in the medbay after every single mission. It was absolutely ridiculous. It became kind of like a running joke that you would constantly get shot. You were the first scout to get shot while running reflexes. I think Van Dorn was the second. Which is kind of honorable, really, to think that you and Van Dorn were the two only scouts to get shot while running a line reflex for the longest time. You were constantly known for your squishiness, and you still are really squishy. I give you tie number for this mission because I don't need you to be fast. I just need you to be tough. I need you for your concealment. I'm giving you camp grenade and side grenades. I think that will come in handy because, well, you'll be close to the front line, sort of, you're fast, and these support grenades can really, really help out. If I can't kill something, side grenades going to be invaluable. Camp grenades going to be invaluable against tough mechanized targets, although I do have plenty of anti-mechanized weapons already, but still, that'll be pretty handy. And I give you an extra medkit instead of something else. I don't really need a motor tracker here because there's simply no real need. I mean, I could bring it along, but it's kind of no point. This mission is completely scripted, and I'm going to move semi-slowly. I'm not going to rush through it. So this is kind of pointless. Anyway, I'm giving you a plasma rifle instead of a shotgun. I'm sure this is a bit of a disappointment, but the reason I'm giving you a plasma rifle is because look at your freaking aim. How can I waste your talent on a shotgun when you have this much aim? I said again, the damage on the shotgun is nice. No, let's give you a rifle. But no, a shotgun. Rifle, shotgun, rifle, shotgun. Fine, let's give you a shotgun. Simply because it's a much cooler weapon. I really should be giving you a rifle, but whatever. Welcome to San. You definitely, of all people, deserve to be here. And last of all, Sokos. The curse of Sokos. The Sun has a curse. The Sun's curse is that something always happens to him every single time he comes to a mission. Sokos, your curse is different. Your curse is that every time I bring on a mission, the squad starts out in such an awkward position that I end up standing in the open with most of the squad for several turns at the least. Which is kind of ironic because you are a smoke engineer. And even more ironic is that smoke engineers, I don't make them. Look at my other 7 engineers. Not a single one of them are smoke engineers. You are the first one because you requested to be a smoke engineer. And guess who's on the freaking mission? The temple mission. Not those other engineers, you are. Why? Because you can bring the smoke. Actually, I probably should bring more smoke on you. But I kind of want to bring mecha on you as well. Now, why I give you light armor and SMG? Simply because you also have an arc thrower. Your job here is to capture some drones for me. There are 3 drones I can capture. I'll be happy if I can get 2 of them. If I can't get one would be nice, 2 would be great. 3 will be, well, spectacular, but I'm not going to bet my odds on it because I think it'll be way too risky leaving all 3 drones alive. Those drones can do a lot of damage, and unlike Beta 14, drones do not get infinite healing, so I don't want to mess with that. So I'll be happy to get 2. Corsair armor, you might even be able to grapple somewhere and capture a drone. Who knows? The point is, you're here to capture drones, which is why I'm giving you some speed. I can make you even faster by giving you walker servos, but at the same time, I want to bring extra medkits on you because I can only bring so many medkits. My medic sucks at bringing medkits. She only has brought 3 medkits by herself. Umbok's bringing 1, the Sun's bringing 1. That's a total of 5. So you're bringing 6 and 7. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes. Using your Packmaster. It actually looks really awkward on you, seeing the medium Corsair armor on you. The point is, you're here to capture drones. You're here to camp things at long range if need be, although I possibly should bring smoke grenades on you. But I think the amount of smoke grenades I have should suffice. You are carrying 3 smoke grenades already. Annette's carrying another 2. That's a total of 5 grenades. I think that should be enough. I might be wrong, but I think that should be enough. I'm not planning on getting into firefights at all. The goal here is to simply kill things fast. Welcome, Sokos. Okay, speech over. I would love to talk about the rest of the roster who unfortunately cannot come on this mission. But we will not do it here. Let's launch the mission. This is it. very last time. Wow, really? Bradford has nothing to say? Really, Bradford? You have nothing to say? That's a first. Wow. Even he knows this is an occasion. I'm getting goosebumps. Like, selecting a squad and talking about I feel all lightheaded and whatnot. Operation Avenger. We avenge every civilian the aliens have killed. We avenge every civilian Xcom has killed. We avenge every single soldier that aliens have killed. All the interceptors who has been shot down. All the struggles we've been through. All the death. All the wounds. All the stress. All the chaos. Has all come to this point. Operation Avenger. This is our last mission, and I hope to see you there.